Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. Today I am showing you my DIY haul that I'm putting together for my sister's baby shower. Hope you enjoy. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So first, I'm just going to go through and show you guys some of the things I designed on Canva. Canva really came in clutch for all of these projects and was the base of how I made a lot of these things. Right now, I'm just showing you the template I came up with for the Rice Krispie treats. These are what I'm actually going to print out in a moment and go through the whole process of how I actually like put it together, like cutting it out and using the hot glue gun and everything, and then putting the Rice Krispie treats in it. Honestly, the measurements that I had for the Rice Krispie treat was, I did so many trials. It was just a lot of trial and error, to be honest, because my measurements were so off. And then I finally watched this video where I got the accurate measurements. I don't know. I thought, because I was like Googling things and using like the visuals I had of an actual Rice Krispie and doing it, but I don't know what I was doing because the measurements were never, I wouldn't say they were never working out, but these measurements came out so much better and it just saved me a lot of paper. So here you have it. I printed it out in landscape mode using glossy paper. The glossy paper I bought on Amazon. I'll link all of the things I used in the process in the description. I also got this paper cutter from Amazon. So right now I am just, as you see, I'm just cutting off the excess paper that I have in order for the Rice Krispies to not only fit inside of it, but for me to actually fold it to where everything fits and shows up on the paper. And I'll show you what I mean in just a second. So right here, as I'm folding it, there's actually words. Like I have to fold it exactly because I don't want some of the words to get cut off, or for anything to, just for anything to get cut off or look uneven. So it takes me a lot of like making sure, even though I've already completed one whole box, and that's like, how many come in a box? 60? Yeah, I already did like 60 of these Rice Krispies, and so sometimes like I can already know how much excess I need to chop off, and sometimes I need to go back to the drawing board and kind of fold it and then go back and cut it and all of that. So I was going to use my hot glue gun, but I actually missed a step because I forgot that I actually used this double-sided tape also on it. I got from Amazon. Amazon, you can sponsor me, you know, because I'm really plugging you in here. But I used a double-sided tape just to fold this part, and then I used a hot glue gun later to close up the ends. And you will see that as well. So I just put it in the corners there and press it down and make sure that it just sticks well and that there's no excess glue sticking out as well. Usually if there's any excess glue, I kind of just take the scissors and try to cut it off if I can. I try to leave a little bit of the Rice Krispie up at the top so that when people rip open the paper, they can also be ripping open the Rice Krispie. Hopefully it works out well because, I mean, I tried it once and it kind of worked out that way. But that's because I had it really close up at the top. I don't want to put it too close because then it's hard for me to actually seal the paper because the Rice Krispie, the original packaging of the Rice Krispie gets like glued to, like that part gets stuck in the hot glue gun or the hot glue instead of the actual paper sticking together. So I try to push it up, but not too much so that it's not in the way of me trying to actually close it or seal up the labels that I created or the packaging that I created. And there you go. So cute, right? I was so proud of myself once I did like this the first time because I put more like details into it. Like I changed up the whole thing that I did. If I have my original packaging, I'll show you, but I'm just so proud of what I came up with. Next, we're moving on to the this box that I had. I forgot what I got in it, but I was trying to look for a box that I could create for the diaper raffle that I'm in charge of. And I almost went and bought a box on Amazon, but I was like, no, girl. Because first of all, I DIY the diaper raffle cards, like the raffle tickets or raffle cards. So I'm like, I can DIY the box too. Like, don't be extra. I was going to hot glue this paper to the box, but I'm like, if I ever want to use the box again, I don't want to mess it up. So I'm just going to use the double-sided tape to stick this paper on. On one of the sides, I already did put paper over it, and that part I hot glued. So hopefully it doesn't rip off the material of the box, but oh well. I'll probably end up with another box down the road that I can use. But I really want to cover up the box because, like I said, I had it already. Something else was in it. But the box itself just looks old and crusty. So I'd rather make it look cute. I also created this template on Canva as well. Everything, like I said, any design you see, I created on Canva and then I just printed it out. And the key to this is using cardstock paper, not regular paper, to really match the thickness of the materials that you are essentially pasting it on to. I'm just making sure it sticks because it's not like the hot glue. The double-sided tape is pretty good actually, but you know, it's not gonna stick necessarily the same way. So I'm just making sure it's on there well enough. So this is, I'm showing you the template, but I actually created another one to go on the opposite side of the box, so the smaller square, and it's gonna say oh baby. One of them is just blank, but on the right side it's gonna have this design. I did measure the box using the same paper cutter. It has like a ruler built into it, so I used the ruler to kind of measure out the like width and height of the box, and then that's how I came up with the measurements for the designs. Because sometimes I can't really freehand it. I can't really look, and I don't want to guess, because then I'm gonna have excess paper that I don't need. So, and now I'm just pasting my design from Canva, or I first downloaded the design onto my computer, and now I'm going to insert it into a Google Doc so that I can print it out. And my mistake here was actually, I'm trying to right now move it up so that I can save room on the paper if I want to use the excess like white to do anything with it. But I made the mistake here of not even double checking the measurements. The measurements on Canva would be correct, but me pasting it into this doc is gonna be like too much, and you'll see what I mean. So, you know, that was me just not paying attention. It's like once I pick up the camera, I forget, because I did that for the cover that you see on the front of the box, but I didn't do it for this. I just completely forgot. So, as you can see, that's way too big. That's not going to be the same size as that square right there. Oh, you see that box is crusty, like, got stains and everything. Nobody needs to see that. So, we're going to go back and fix the measurement that I did. I just estimated what, here I just kind of estimated what the length of the square would be once I minimized it. And then we're going to print that one out, and it should work. Fingers crossed. That looks about right. Yeah. I'm just gonna cut, and then double check, triple check, make sure that it does actually fit with what I'm doing. Honestly, I really love this paper cutter. It's pretty like easy to use. I always think about like those big ones that they have in schools or wherever they have paper cutters these days, where it's like I don't even know if I find a picture, because I don't know if I'm gonna be good at describing it, but the handle is like, it's like that big one with the big handle. Yeah, see, the description probably doesn't make sense, but if you know, you know. I'm gonna measure it against the square, and it's a little big. It's a little bit wider and longer than I need it to be, so something's gonna have to get cut, unfortunately. And I did end up cutting off the face of the animals. I'm like, bruh, that's like not the intention, because I would have never put them there in the first place, but I had to do what I had to do. It's okay. People really should only be looking at the front of the box, or if not, because I don't know if I'm going to leave it on a table somewhere, or if I'm just going to walk around and collect the raffle tickets and put it in there. We'll see. But either way, we're going to make this work. And while I'm doing all that, trying to figure that out, today I actually went to the gym. I'm not trying to be a 6 a.m. girly. I've been watching these videos lately on YouTube, or the other night I just found myself watching these videos like one after the other about people just like starting off the year differently with getting up early, or not even starting out the year differently. I don't know if this was always a part of their routine, but getting up like 6 a.m., 5 a.m., even I think, did I see one for 4 a.m.? Yeah. Going to the gym and doing all that. I honestly don't want to be one of those girlies. I'm sorry. I'm not a morning person. I'd rather stay up at night than get up in the morning, except for when I'm going on a trip. If I'm taking a flight, yeah, I'm getting up. As much as I don't want to, I'm getting up. But anyways, so I did go to the gym. Definitely wasn't at 6 a.m. I got up at like 6:40 to bring my mom to work. When I came back, I closed back my eyes. I regretted it, because every time I try to come back and go to sleep, it's like my body doesn't want to anymore. It's the most sad feeling. Not the most sad, but it's just like so annoying. So I did get up and go to the gym for like 10 o'clock. The parking lot was super full. I was like, no way did I come here and I'm gonna leave because there's no parking. But I actually realized there was parking in another area of the parking lot. I just never went over there before. So I did, I worked out for like 30 minutes to 40, 30 to like 30 to 45 minutes maybe. And then I went to use the hot tub there. So that was good. In the time that I set out for everything, it actually ended up working out. I don't know if I will end up doing it again tomorrow, but I really want to go to the hot tubs, or use the hot tub before it's like summer, just to sit in there. I'm really trying to like tone out my skin as well. I don't know if the hot tub's gonna do that, because I want to sit in a tub of hot water, but I'm not sitting in my bathtub. I don't know. Even though people are like publicly using hot tubs, I don't know why I feel like it would be more clean than me sitting in my bathtub, but I do not. I don't know if you guys, I only take showers. I don't use my bathtub to take baths anymore. I can't. I know it's like you bathe in your own filth. Even if I were to take a shower then sit in the bathtub, I don't want to. So I'd rather go to a public hot tub. Well, public if you have a membership, I guess, or whatever. But a public hot tub, and use that. So yeah. In the hot tub, they say you should only stay in for 10 minutes. And I was like, oh, please, I can stay in here for more than that. But then I started to get really hot. And I'm like, yeah, maybe that's why they say don't stay in here for that long. Because I felt like I was about to pass out. But yeah, just a little story for ya. Am I going to be a 6 a.m. girly? No. But I'm gonna try to see, like, when I get up at 6 a.m. and drop my mom off at work, maybe I'm not gonna come back home and sleep. Maybe I'm gonna like read my Bible or do something, and then like actually start the day. Because me trying to come back and sleep is throwing me off completely, and it's actually not good. Because it's a waste of me, like really a waste of me coming back into bed. Because I don't feel like I'm actually sleeping or getting back the rest. But yeah, that's just my little rant. Let me know. What do you guys think? Are you a morning or a night person? So what I'm trying to do now, so if you guys can see the raffle tickets that I created, I think I'm going to have them folded and not just like insert it regularly, because the shape on the box right now is a heart. I didn't know if I was going to paste over it and just create like a little slot for the tickets to go in, but it still makes no sense, because then when I'm trying to shake it around in order to pick out a ticket, it's going to be, I don't think it's going to be fair, because the tickets are like that. I'd rather have them folded so that it can be really mixed up for somebody to get chosen. So I was just demonstrating to you what it looks like for them to put it in like that, but I don't really like that way. So yeah, I'm going to ask them to fold it. Here I'm actually trying to find which, because I have like so many, as you can see, different designs, and I'm trying to find which one of them was my latest design for the water bottles that I have to do. And I did end up finding it. Or was this? Yeah, this was the correct one, but I actually created a whole template with multiple of them so that I can save paper and get more done at once by printing 6 at a time, or 6 on one paper at a time. I hope this voiceover like works or comes out good, because usually I don't do a lot of voiceovers in my videos, but this one I did not feel like talking through while I was doing things. I just decided to do the voiceover later. And I do actually like voiceovers in videos, like when if people can make it work, I like it. And I also think I want to up my what's it called? My editing skills, like editing videos. I want to do something new. So stay tuned, because we might get a little bit more creative with how I edit my videos and make it more scenic, like movie like, cinematic. I don't know. We'll see. Because I've been watching other people's YouTube videos and I really love how they do it, but I know it takes a lot of work, because I think one girl was talking about 13 hours. I'm not taking 13 hours to edit a video unless it's, I don't know, a vacation video. I guess, yeah, okay, it makes sense if 13 hours, like if I do it over the course of a couple days, it adds up, but not in one sitting. Of course not in one sitting. I'm here ranting in the video, not explaining to you guys what I'm doing in the video. Right now, so what I do in order to test out if my designs work, like the whole measurement and everything like that, if I like it, first I print it out on regular paper. Like I'm not using glossy paper or cardstock paper or any of the paper types that I use specifically to make the design. I'm just using plain paper, and I'm printing out in black and white because we need to save ink. Printing all this stuff takes a lot of ink. So I'm printing it in black and white first, and then putting it around the water bottle to see if I actually like it, comparing it to the original like Poland Spring labels that came on it. So it does work. I compared it with the water bottle, and it was about the same size and like thickness and whatever. So I kept doing this a couple times with different water bottle labels, and I don't know, I guess what I came to the conclusion is every water bottle label is a little bit unique, is a little bit different than the others. Like some are skinnier, some are wider. So I just went with whatever looked best for me. I think the first time I did the design for this water bottle, it was much thicker. So, like I said to you guys, trial and error. I'm not kidding you. This was a lot of trial and error. So this is the sticker paper premium matte that I bought from Amazon. This is going to be for the water bottles because it's easier for me just to have these instead of trying to hot glue or use my double-sided tape to stick it on. It's already, you can peel it off the back and stick it right on. I thought it would make the color pop more, but I realized I got premium matte and not glossy. But I was like, it's okay. It's for the water bottles. Like, it's whatever. I needed the glossy paper for the Rice Krispie treat design more because I wanted it to look the same type of glossiness as the original Rice Krispie wrapper. This one I don't really care that much for. So, I got my things printed out. I'm just gonna go through and cut them up and do what I need to do because I got, what, 48 and I got 2. So do the math. I got a lot still left to do and a whole box of Rice Krispies left to do. So just enjoy the video and I'll come back to you if I'm doing anything new or explaining anything.
And a sinner, but I'm a saint, 'cause I'm a winner when I'm covered in grace. Winter, spring, and fall, it's on you I call. You get me through it all. The only one who knows how many times I couldn't get my mind right. Oh, drowning in my tears at night, haunted by the limelight. Ooh. I'm forever your lady. I'll be forever your baby. There ain't no ifs, ands, or maybes. You are, you are, you are. You are the way, the truth, the life I seek, I find. So glad I finally realized I got a lifeline.
Shawty giving Esther, but she fed up. Searching for a king to hold it down. All this time you been waiting your turn. They can never take what's yours. It's already written, baby girl, don't trip. You already know what it is. Don't rush, just be still. Gotta give it to you when it fits. Surrender your will and just ride. Love yourself in the meantime. Never feed into the lies. You know your heart desires. Shorty giving us stuff, but she fed up. Yeah. Shorty giving us stuff. Shorty giving us stuff. Shorty giving us stuff, but she fed up. Searching for a king to hold it down. All this time you been waiting your turn. They can never take what's yours. It's already written, baby girl, don't trip. You Don't you let them down days fester. Don't you let your friends peer pressure. When it's their time, tell them bless up. Cause when it's yours, floodgates from heaven. I know, telling you what's coming is like preaching to the reverend. But somebody had to tell you, sit back and let it settle. God pulling strings like your pedal. Don't put your faith in no fellow. They poking at you with their nose when they tell you it ain't in your cause, but God aligning the stars. You deserve a lot like a line of cars. Everything you want already yours, yeah. If you believe it, that's the hardest part of receiving. It's your season, only if you mean it. Shawty giving us love, but she fed up. Searching for a king to hold it down. All this time you been waiting your turn. They can never take what's yours. It's already written, baby girl, don't trip. You already know what it is. Don't rush, just be still. Gotta give it to you when it fits.
Okay, guys, I am all done. Well, done for today because I'm tired. This is like some hours later, but I finished one pack of the water bottles, and I still have to finish the Rice Krispies, and I think that'll be it as far as like any designs I have. So yeah, I'm just ready to be over with it. It's fun, but I'm tired now. So let me know how I did. Any suggestions, any comments, whether I should leave the diaper raffle box, if I should leave the top of it plain, or should I cover over and then like create a little slot somehow. I don't know, because the top of the box also is like a little crusty to me. That's why I want to cover it up with paper, but let me know your thoughts. Thanks for watching.